Hi guys, today we are going to talk about a very important topic, why belly fat is formed and how it is formed. To know that, we need to understand why food is stored in our body as excess fat. So we basically need to understand what is the process and how it is happening. Guys, once we take our food, majority of it is carbohydrates because that is the easily available source of energy, right? So what happens to the carbohydrates once it goes into the small intestines, and once it breaks down into something called glucose. So too much of glucose in the bloodstream is very dangerous. So body releases a hormone called insulin, and that insulin it takes the glucose and stores it in muscle cells, liver, and fat cells as glycogen, right? So earlier, when our major source of procuring food was hunting, guys, so we used to have food, store our energy source as glycogen, and then we used to go out for hunting. So sometimes it used to take about 8 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, 36 hours. Without food we used to go around. So how did we survive that time? We survived because body used to release a hormone called glucagon. Glucagon is something which releases the glycogen into our body, back into our body as glucose, so that it can be utilized and give us the energy to survive and hunt and get the food back to our family. So that is what the process used to be. So there used to be some kind of a balance, right? Ki, that we used to have food and it was stored, and then stored energy was used over a period of time before we could procure food. So what is happening to us? What is the change in the lifestyle? Guys, what is happening is that with one tap you're getting food immediately through Swiggy, Zomato, and whatnot. You're just getting food continuously. So what is happening is that you are taking the food, and then you want to burn fat. You're thinking that you're walking for 45 minutes, 30 minutes in a day, and there's no spot reduction that can happen, but you're walking for 30 minutes. You're thinking that okay, fine, we have spent some energy, and we are feeling hungry, so we just take food. So guys, the process of how we burn the calories is very important, guys. So first thing that we burn is dietary carbs that is there in our body. Then we get into the stored carbs, that is the glycogen. Once glycogen is burned, then we get into the dietary fats that is there in our body, and the last thing that body burns usually is the stored fat. So you eating every half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, and spiking your insulin, and not allowing, are you really allowing your body to burn the stored fat? Guys, just think about it. By the time it goes and tries to burn the body fat, you're again putting in chai, samosa, and we are getting into this vicious cycle, guys, and you're just not coming out of it. By the time the body is getting close to burning the body fat, you're again putting in carbohydrates in your body, and again insulin is spiked, and this vicious cycle is on and on and on. And what is alarming is that, guys, if it is a subcutaneous fat in your body, then it is fine. There is no issue with it, because it is just beneath the layer of your body, and it helps in your basal metabolic rate, that is for your survival, your respiration, for your normal functioning of your organs, right? That is fine. But what is alarming is the visceral fat that is formed in your body. And guys, you see that belly fat. So excess belly fat, and your belly fat being like a rock. Have you observed it being a rock? It is not like smooth, it's like a rock. So most of it is because of that visceral fat being formed. And what is the danger with visceral fat is that it is blocking your organs, your heart, your pancreas, your liver. Your liver is leaking, guys. So guys, we need to get out of this vicious cycle, this cycle of चाय कॉफ़ी समोसा पकोड़े एंड खाने के बाद कुछ मीठा हो जाए. This kind of a vicious cycle, if you don't come out, then you would end up spending a lot of money in hospital, guys. That is for sure. So guys, I have a plan. And as I said that my goal is to make India fit, so I'm going to come up with the next video as to what should be the first step in the process of you coming out and start to burning body fat. So guys, I'll be coming up with a series of videos as to we'll discuss what we can do and how is the progress going on, guys. So guys, if it comes to visceral fat, then it is going to be dangerous. So we have to break the cycle, guys, and that is how we are going to come up with a series of videos as to steps that we can take so that we can come out of this vicious cycle, guys. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me, liking my videos, and coming back and watching it for more information. Guys, I want no one in this world to have belly fat, and it is getting very dangerous. So guys, please follow, subscribe. We'll come back with the next video. Thank you so much.